Like, I felt actual pain watching this game. Oh, this is insane. I really couldn't run here. I just had to try to see if I could get lucky. So unlucky! Oh my god, this game! GG, get out, Nick. I mean, how do you lose that game? Right? How do you lose that game? I actually don't know. I just watched it. I just watched the game, and I still don't know how you lose that game. I watched it and narrated it and commentated it, and I still don't know, as the orc, how you lose that game. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Who wants to watch me lose, right? I do. I want to watch myself lose because we're going over some of the most frustrating, annoying games that just, wow. I love this game, ladies and gentlemen. But boy, when I go through games like this, it's difficult. It's difficult, right? Now, let's just be real. Most of these games are defined by me trying something cool, trying something fun, trying something off meta, almost winning, so close, and then I just some horrible misplay or something bad happens. Who knows, right? We're going TC first, right? We're going TC first versus Undead, and we're getting the perfect dream set up against Crypt Lord. So, if you guys didn't already know, this is a strategy lifted straight from Happy, right? Straight from the school of thought thinking that if you get the hard read that your opponent is going to go a Crypt Lord, like I did here, because I played this opponent before, you just go TC first. So watch this, right? Watch my TC first creep. I got a grunt. I'm getting items. You note how we're tanking the majority of the damage here on my TC. When the TC takes around 400 health, you then change to your grunt. See, now both salves can heal both of these guys up to max HP, rather than just, you know, having one do that. And I don't even salve here as well, because you want to start salving after you're done fighting, at least. Level 2. So here's the Crypt Lord doing their thing, the TC's doing their thing. And the reason we're even trying to go this TC first build is because, you know, we know that the Undead's going to do either of two things. Going to expand early, right? Or they're going to creep very, very fast. And either way, either situation, we like to be this kind of TC creeping because we can creep up to level 2 Shockwave. And level 2 Shockwave allows you to attack the Undead base like it really does. So look, this is also, I'm so happy right now. I want you to know that as I see this, I'm thrilled. Because I already know that means my opponent is expanding. I already see that my opponent is trying to do all this units, but look how good the TC is versus that. Like, Shockwave is actually just really good. Yep, that's fine. That's fine because Shockwave allows me to out-value this push. Yeah, come on, let's get the peons involved. Look at all these peons here. So we lost a grunt. We're killing a ghoul. We're killing ghouls. Nice. See, the undead opponent's running out of all of those units, but we try to get a surround on him. By the way, that's a classic orc thing. I could have speed scrolled and maybe got a surround there, but once the peons are no longer fighting, we send them back, and now we really need to start hitting these low HP units. I like how the TC is just hitting the big guy here. Get some blocks. Yeah, trying to get some hits on there. Don't want this grunt to die. Now we're in the process of saving grunts, right? Yep, save grunts, save grunts. Okay, so there we have it. Now we know for a fact that the undead is expanding. I'd say right now, already this game is disgusting me because of my peon control, right? That was a decent little run-in, but like maybe we should have just baited him into fighting there and put the peons in the burrow. And, you know, you probably should have actually, once we saw this push coming, we could have just said, okay, screw it, and like crept there. We could have been really, really greedy and just crept to level 3 and let him destroy buildings. Nice, we go for a Dark Ranger. Dark Ranger trying to get some extra minions here. Now, you can see that I'm just completely freeballing here, right? Like this is a kind of freestyle strat, but we know that my undead opponent has this expansion. So this entire game plan here, unfortunate. I think this is really bad. See, look at this. This is such an unlucky game. Do I get the ring of the Archmage stolen? Ring of the Archmage stolen. You see, this game's already so upset. So upset, so unlucky. I go down here to get my items, but then I get creep jacked. I wasn't quick enough. I get my item stolen. Like, it's just bad news. Losing a grunt. I can say with clarity, looking back on this, as much as level 2 Shockwave is so good versus this garbage situation, man, this game has been lost by all it's so good, right? But this game has been lost by all of the inefficient moments I had, right? Like, these could have all been, like, black arrow kills, too, right? Oh, nice, another Shockwave. Even though I'm, like, playing this game a little oddly, and I've, like, lost the item, and I'm even letting him get a heal salve, I feel as if I'm really trying something here with, like, how can I stop the Crypt Lord in this tempo situation. It's cool that my opponent doesn't have a TP, so I still get to push. And it is kind of cool how, like, each of these ghouls result in a skeleton, right? Like, I like this. I like strategically what's happening here, you know, that I can use the Dark Ranger to punish the fact of these ghouls. I hate that this grunt is stalling the kill of this ghoul. Just die, please. Is this grunt really going? Is this just like a suicidal mission on the grunt? So I have all these skeletons, getting experience, another Shockwave, but I need to heal. I need to heal. The whole time my opponent is doing well by constantly fighting, my strategy is being usurped. I wanted to be pushing this base. I wanted to be pushing this base much faster. But honestly, I think choosing Black Arrow first was bad. I think I would have chose Life Drain first. I would have crept this much easier. I would have not lost the Ring of the Archmage. And just looking at that Ring of the Archmage gets me upset. So look, I have like such a better army than my undead opponent. I should be going straight to the expansion, right? Yes! Bad job. Look at that. The Shockwave, brilliant. Could have hit more over there. But the Shockwave is what makes this so great. Right? We don't mind this at all. Another Shockwave, yeah. Kill them all. Kill the Acolytes. Kill the Nerubian Tower. Grunt's doing nice here. They're getting endurance armor. Oh my. The gargoyles are hitting my wyverns. Not good. We see the heal scroll, but my micro here is just not good. Focusing too much on the Drow Ranger. Need to get a life drain here. Does he get a TP? Wow, that Shockwave missed. Okay, but that gets the kill. I mean, this still seems like a good game. I feel like this game, I'm still clearly winning. The Dark Ranger needs to life drain something. Alright. Life draining to heal. You get impaled. Grunts are doing good. At this point, the Gargs are a little annoying. But you have life drain. This is 100% beating the DPS of Gargs. Another grunt down. I think just too many lost grunts here. Okay, bats are coming to deal with the Gargers. Shit, man. If I didn't give him the Ring of the Archmage, this hero is dead so many times. Frustrating games, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm enjoying the Dark Ranger second here. I really like going Dark Ranger second when I'm doing these like tempo style pushes because Life Drain is just so good, right? Like Life Drain is my ability to be sustained here. That grunt's gonna die. I don't like the Life Drain on the Gargoyle. You need to be Life Draining on the Crypt Lord. I guess I knew he wasn't gonna die because of Death Coil, so I'm just deciding to get some kills. I mean, this is great, right? How am I losing? Okay. I have a level 4 hero. This is just good. I'm just like farming all of your units. This is incredible. I'm really liking TC Dark Ranger. What resilient heroes, you know? Look, you can just heal the TC. Why go these wyverns? Wyverns, bad idea. I shouldn't be going air. I shouldn't be going air. My opponent already has so many bats. I need a Voodoo Lounge. The grunts are here, that's nice, but I need a Voodoo Lounge right here. So bad. The fact that I'm spending money on these wyverns, they should have just been raiders. Should have been raiders so I could confirm the kills on these undead heroes infinite times by now. At this point, I'm thinking I'm winning because I have such high-level heroes, right? I'm like, oh yeah, I'm just going to keep getting. But now, we've reached 14 minutes. This expansion, it's paying off. It's paying off too much, and my army is just a little confused. The Dark Ranger is not a very good hero that can creep jack, right? Like, you can't creep jack well with the Dark Ranger. What am I going to do? No burst damage? Just get the level 3, which we love. We have the Potion of Invuln, so we know we can send that. Yeah, this is just like, it's a good effort by me, but just so many little mistakes. Bats. I just have to mess bats. I need to kill this expansion, please. Yeah, and my opponent has like a full army. My opponent is like macroing hard, right? And I'm just not. I'm just like, you know, like messing around with a TC and a Dark Ranger, massing bats. So I can eventually kill this expansion. But you've already mined so much from that expansion. I think there was a point in which I should have not killed the Ziggurat. I should have just focused the gold mine. I literally let my opponent get like 4,000, 3,000 more resources than they should. My opponent's just building big army. Undead can do this. My hero levels are better, but it doesn't really matter. I don't have the much synergy between the Dark Ranger and like my army is incorrect. Why am I still building bats? I guess I'm trying to lane. Yeah, you can just life drain. Such a weird. Come on. Yeah, I think Grunt Raider Walker would have probably done better here. The Bat Riders, I mean, it's annoying, but you really can't do much. Okay, Bats versus Fiends. Come on. Horrible. Ridiculous. Alright. Okay. What hideous Warcraft 3. Alright. I mean, we're not really trading effectively. Why do we even have a Grunt 19 minutes into the game? Yeah, my units. My army. I'm tier 3, but I don't have any of the benefits of tier 3. The undead opponent is like sitting on an expansion, but now their expansion has less gold than mine. I get the tiny. I mean, come on, I should win here, right? Just my macro. Where is my Tauren Totem? Where's my Spirit Lodge? I just don't have the units. I'm focusing too much on micro this game. And even this, how do I lose this fight? There's no way. I have a level 5. I should just be able to win here. That bat didn't detonate. Cringe. Bat didn't detonate. The bat didn't. Okay, so one bat detonated, and the other bats just get killed. And Shockwave doesn't hit those 2 units. Coil misses. Life drain on the tankiest target, not very good. You need to be life draining on the on the Death Knight. It's the only target that can't coil themselves. Yeah, it's G. Now that my opponent is so efficiently tri-heroing, now I'm just getting undead tri-heroed. Yeah, GG. Not able to mine any gold from my expansion. Trying to be nice with Shockwave. You know what? Against the heroes, War Stomp's better. But my Shockwave level 3 tempo, kill your expansion, defend against the Crypt Lord all in. It worked, but then I didn't have a strategy. I didn't have a game plan to finish the game out, right? Witch Doctors would have won this game. Tauren would have won this game. Like, pretty much any unit other than the very late Bat Riders that I built, I think would have made me in a much higher position. And, you know, if I could have maybe gotten Dark Ranger 6, TC 6 as well, right? But just didn't able to get there. GG's. And I gotta be out. I mean, I'm trying to get the TC 6 here. Trying to get level 6 heroes the best I can. But nah. Once the Drow Ranger's dead, everything's gone. GG. Painful games, ladies and gentlemen, but that's kind of like the real sick part of Warcraft 3, you know? Like, I felt actual pain watching this game. Actual, you know, horrible, like, ugh, such bad play. Hard to even express. And yet, this is why we must forge ourselves, ladies and gentlemen. This is why we must force ourselves to confront that which is unconfrontable. Our laxing Warcraft 3 skills. We must face the reality that sometimes we are not good at this game. And as someone who enjoys being good at this game, values being good at this game, I value people who are good at this game. If I've never met you and you start telling me about Warcraft 3 skills, I will like you. Like, I'll just, like, think of you as a better person. So that's where I am. So when I lose a game like that I should have won, and I think there's many times I should have won that game, it feels like just bad news. So let's go into a little bit of Night Elf versus Orc. We already know, guys. You already clicked on this video. You're not watching this video because you want my happiest games in which everything goes well. These are games which things don't go well. So look, we even get a slippers. We're doing our Lin build, nice. Little slow, not as fast. But we're getting slippers into the giant turtle. We're so happy to see. What is the item we get? And to the ring. So we're very poised to trade. And we already have our first mistake. Hideous. Horrible. Wow. Grunt getting destroyed by the Hydra Hatchling. Don't run away from this Hydra Hatchling. The Hydra Hatchling purposely attacks units that are trying to run away. So even though the Grunt doesn't get killed by the Demon Hunter, it still gets killed. So that's 200 gold down by me. Very bad. I'm able to get both items at least. And I still don't kill this Hydra Hatchling. I'm just really against the Hydra Hatchling. Another Grunt down. This is so bad. I got netted there. But thankfully the Demon Hunter didn't kill. Look how far away. Oh my, it's insane. Look how far away this Hydra will chase you. I'm getting zoned at the least useful part of the map. Those two Hydras destroyed me this game. You really need to like commit to kill those Hydras. You can't run from them. I just made a big mistake there. The Hydra's taken out all of my grunts. There should be 2 more grunts here waiting for my Shadow Hunter, but instead I have so little gold. I have so little gold because I spent all this time. Man, this game should be so easy. Look, I'm just free creeping. I'm getting a strong blade. Mantle. Can I even get the mantle? Grunts are just sitting here waiting at base. So the Demon Hunter doesn't know where I am, right? The Demon Hunter is really trying to see like where I am. So I feel like this is actually a pretty successful early game for me. I know I lost 2 grunts, but at the end of the day, like, I have all these items. I have this strong Blade Master, and I'm higher level than you. So, like, I mean, I could just have more grunts and more HP here. Nice. Kill the Wisp here. Get the Wisp kill? Great. My grunts are just contending with the Demon Hunter, so as my blade does really annoying stuff. So this is actually annoying. I, like, don't have the inventory to get all of these items I want. The Cloak of Shadows is so bad, you just leave it. Getting chased by creeps. I'm almost level 3 Blade Master, and my opponent is level 1 Demon Hunter. This is insane. How do I... this... Okay, we start to chop you. You finally see my blade, and I'm so much stronger than you. You can't even... But you get the Bestiary cancel. These grunts should have ran over here faster to help this, but they don't. Very disgusting. Disgusting. Grunts. Literally, I could have maybe gotten the kill on them, or at least the Bestiary doesn't fall. Get a Bestiary, Torrent Totem. So I'm feeling good, right? Like, this is what Lin sets up all the time. Low, Demon Hunter, the Shadow Hunter's creeping with grunts, my Blade Master's on the map. I just decide to run into the ramp and get stunned, because I assumed my opponent creeped it, but they didn't. I'm now here, trying to cancel the Ancient of Lords. Don't think I can. I have Windwalk, though. Do I die here? Oh, I actually don't die. No, I die. Hi-ya-ya. So I get the Windwalk thinking I'm clever, but I die because I took too much damage there. Do you see how this is like a cascade of horrible situations? My Demon Hunter opponent gets level 2 because you kill a level 2 hero. I'm trying to get the deny here. Do I get to deny anything? How unlucky. Nope. So this game just feels so bad. This whole time my Shadow Hunter was, I guess, trying to creep level 1. At this point, my opponent's just going for lures. I mean, this just feels so bad. How did I not win against an opponent who didn't build a single archer, had like a level 1 Demon Hunter running around doing nothing? Like, no. Here we go. So Blade Master's back, Army's back. Don't have a TP, we're creeping. Level 3, level 2. Not bad. This game gets me so upset. Look at this. Your keeper's dead, right? There's no way your keeper lives this. But look, Windwalk inside, and you get snip. Oh my god, you get caught out. My life. So the keeper just needs to not slip out there, and my Blade Master should be getting more DPS. But I digress. My Night Elf opponent, for all of their early game annoyingness, look at how good they're doing. They lose a bear, but after just... It took so much to kill that bear. I lose a grunt, save a Spirit Walker, lose another grunt, kill an archer. Shadow Hunter has to run. And now what? The blade's gonna die again? I have to TP. This is just... hideous game. Hideous game. The Demon Hunter is now level 3. Everything wrong. And that just goes to show, you know, I should just leave. Get out. Yeah, get out. Trying to block. No point. I like, yeah, alright. GG. Get out, Nick. I mean, how do you lose that game? Right? How do you lose that game? I actually don't know. I just watched it. I just watched the game, and I still don't know how you lose that game. I watched it and narrated it and commentated it, and I still don't know, as the orc, how you lose that game. But, hey, you thought these games were going to get better? You thought these games were going to get nicer? You thought I was going to get in a better mood, happier mood? No. Let's continue the rage, the self-rage, self-induced anxiety over Warcraft 3. Because, you know what, we're against another Night Elf opponent, and I'm inspired this game. I'm trying to do something a little special. You know what it is? It's that Hitman build. I love me some Hitman. Shoutouts to Hitman. Get the purge there on my mirror image, but whatever. In theory, you could micro that better, but I don't. So there you go. I get one extra mirror image, but I'm able to get that claws of attack. And I'll be real. This is a long game. So we're gonna, maybe for this beginning part, go a little quick, right? Like, we already see that the blade is creeping, and we see that my Night Elf opponent is creeping too, but this is very different than the other game I played. You see the other game, I was like, wind walking, trying to be like that guy. No, now it's boots of speed, full investment on the blade here. Trying to find where they are. Ooh, nice. Do I get the kill? Yeah, I get the kill. Boots of speed. Now get a mirror image creep here. Yeah, trying to be really greedy. This sometimes works because my opponent could be like otherwise afraid of windwalk, but now they're not. Have to drop the Cloak of Shadows to pick up the Potion of Greater Healing. Oh wow, look at that. Wasted salve, by the way. Wasted salve by me, not good. Get mana burned, and now we're just running away. We decide to cancel the Hunter's Hall. Do we cancel it? We use the Greater Healing Potion to cancel the Hunter's Hall. Okay. I mean, it was a choice. I made a choice. I said, what if I need to free up my inventory? I decide to trade. Just trading, because I can just run. Salve. So I'll get you really low, and then salve up. Alright, you burn again. I salve again. So I like trading with the Demon Hunter for this reason. At this point, we've reached the heavy creeping part of the game. My 3 headhunters are going to help me fast creep. They're also going to help me deal with this Demon Hunter here, right? I think the headhunters are kind of cool because it changes the parity between, like, oh, it's just Blade versus Demon. Nope, I actually have these extra units. Now, unfortunately, the extra units here are, like, subject to be killed, right? Yeah, that... Oh, run. Okay. One more. Come on, just 2 crits. Just 2 crits. Yeah, you just have to run here. Because if you keep fleeing, you're going to lose headhunters. And what is this? The Bat Riders. Yes, this is the Bat Rider game. We're really trying this. This is the Hitman strat. We've seen this used against a Night Elf. It's super effective. The goal is to creep a Blade Master up to level 6. Well, level 5 and then get 6 because you finally fight for the first time. And you have a tier 3 experience advantage. And believe it or not, these bats can like kind of help you DPS some of these huge creeps. Right, so here I am just getting this strong blade. And it feels good because Mirror Image Blade, like, when you get enough items, it kind of feels like an army of its own. So the reason this strategy is so good is because, like, oh wow, this is really bad. Oh no. Just run. Unlucky. But I just keep fighting. Yeah, I can't run. I cannot run. Have to use the mana potion here. He gets the wrong one. I have to use the mirror image again. Oh, this is insane. I really couldn't run here. I just had to try to see if I could get lucky. So unlucky! Oh my god, this game! I can't. Oh, this game! Insane. I'm just so upset, livid, furious of all the times for the keeper to like get the right one and to not. See, oh well, right? Maybe I shouldn't have been so low HP, right? If I would have prepped that better, if I would have had a better creeping army. But you know, part of the strategy is you're like trying to creep as breakneck as possible. I'm trying to be really greedy with the creeps. So we have our Bat Riders, we have our creeping, and now, okay, the opponent has Dryads, so this is where the strategy needs to happen, right? I, at this point, need to start doing something with my bats. I'm creeping. Yep, because you can creep anything. You can creep anything on the map by yourself with a Blade Master. That's why this strat's cool. Unfortunately, the bats get seen there, but it's fine. We're able to do some annoyingness. Hit the Moonwells. Nice. So you see, this whole annoying thing's happening, and my Blade Master... Look at these items. Khadgar's Pipe, Pendant. Come on. The one time you're going solo Blade, you just get a bunch of mana items. Yeah. But see, this is nice. You see, this is something that the Night Elf has to deal with. You know, then I have good choice to unroot there, the siege. I wonder if I can kill this. So close. You see, this game's disgusting. This game's disgusting. Now, it's the right... Look, I have too many items. Too many items. Jesus. Now, it's the right thing to do when a game feels BS like this. You must praise your opponent. I'm praising my opponent for reacting so well, because my opponent made the right decisions. You know how like I was like frustrated that things were going this way? Well, man, like mirror images is so great. You can't do it. I'm just wasting my opponent's time. Now I go back in with the bats. You see, Hitman does this strategy so well. Hitman really is the master of this strat, and I'm trying to get better at it. This is the first time me really using it, so like, excuse me, there's a lot you have to handle, you know, like I could be doing probably more with the mirror images there. So my opponent, this is good. The Night Elf's trapped. This is what like you want to be. I think I need to sell the pendant. I just need to sell these mana items. I need more useful items. I need like invuln pult and stuff. Oh, I'm really trying to get this. Yes, we get the gold mine. Not that big of a deal, because my opponent probably has resources. So, okay, my opponent's so smart. My opponent sees that I'm flaming and is already like, nah. Ancient Protectors, Tree of Life. Sees I have this strong Blade Master. And it's true. My Blade Master is strong. Like, look how the crits are just, like, untenable. So I try to mirror image right before one gets a kill. Abolish, but the bats do like pretty good damage. They're upgraded twice. The bats should be hitting the dryads here. Go for that unarmored. Yeah. There you go. Do some real damage to the dryads. It's really not the worst matchup here. Though the demon hunter is doing lots of damage to me. All bats are dying. This is probably a losing situation here. I think I lost all my bats and gave both of his heroes a level up. So once my opponent has this expansion, I'll be real, ladies and gentlemen, I goof. I goof. I should have been scouting this. I have all vision on the map. I have bat riders. I have mirror images. I'm scouting the expansions, but you see how I'm doing it in such inefficient ways. I'm scouting in a way that makes me lose a bat, right? I'm not scouting this opponent, and I should be scouting with mirror images, right? I do eventually sell those things, get the orb. So we're going to, you know, fast forward a bit. You know, this is all just Cold War stuff, right? I get an expansion too. But at this point, my opponent's levels are pretty nice, you know? Just at this point, I guess, I'm denying him. Healthstone's good. I buy the Helm of Valor. So my Blade Master is tanky. Look at this Blade Master. So strong. But I can tell, as a gamer, I'm not very familiar with this position. I'm not very familiar with having this army or having this position. So, let's see how the fight goes. I have this weird army, but it does good damage here. And now, let's see what my Blade Master can do. Not attacking. The Blade Master needs to be chopping. The Blade Master needs to be chopping. No. So, I already see this is going bad because the Blade Master is not chopping enough. In this strategy, you sometimes need to just forgive and forget about the Blade Master. It's nice to micro it like this, to do a little trick and kind of play tricky the moment your opponent thinks they're going to get the better end of them. Look at that. It's so good. I should be winning this game, right? I should be winning this game. Look at my blade. Just unkillable. Yeah. My blade, one-man army. One-man army. Still have the health stone. So good, right? Nice. I'm feeling powerful, feeling great. Massing bats still, but massing bats I don't think is the play here. Because I'm not... Look at this. My opponent knows that I haven't scouted this. They know it's their, like, lifeline. Now, the whole point of this is to get Blade Storm. A Blade Storm, right? able to... So good. So good. How do I... The fact... My opponent should GG right now. I'm thinking in my head... This is why this game is annoying. I'm thinking in my head... Come on. Can my opponent just leave? It's GG, right? All I gotta do is kill this Demon Hunter, and it's GG. And then I say, okay, no, maybe I'll just kill the Keeper. But look, my opponent's doing everything right. Everything right. Got the TP. We're just trying to full send it. Nice, get the kill. Can we full send it? I use the health stone, get another crit. Come on, I just need to full send. I need to just kill this Demon Hunter. But it's just too much. My opponent's playing me like a fiddle. I'm getting hit by the tree. I'm getting hit by the everything. It's too much. Demon Hunter lives. For shame. Oh, shout outs to my opponent. You're dealing with this very annoying, stressful style of play very well. So at this point, my gold mine's collapsed. I'm feeling bad because I scout this. I scout it. What? You have units? You have units? You have Druid of the Wind? I mean, Druid of the Talon? Ancient of the Wind. So look, I come in here now. I have to do something about this. By the way, this game's still not lost, right? You have the Liquid Fire doing really good against the Ancient Protectors. Take out the Ancient Protectors there. It's actually maybe not a good idea to not Liquid Fire there. The Blade Master should kill the Demon Hunter, right? The Demon Hunter is literally trapped. But you eventually run away. Demon Hunter is the only thing keeping him in this game. But so is the expansion. Have to run. Yeah, keep hitting. One purge. One purge and you die. I could have been stutter stepping. Could have been stutter stepping. Could have been body blocking with mirror images. In my defense, I'm trying to do a lot, right? Trying to do a lot. My opponent's trying to get level 6. I knew it. I knew it. Look, I missed that. Oh, he was getting level 6. Farming off illusions. Yeah, can we just kill this tower, please? Jeez. Kill the tower. Demon Hunter. I just want the demon to die. But it won't die. And the Keeper's back. I have a level 8 blade. This blade looks impossible. I'm like Phantom Lancer, right? This is like Dota, and I have a hero that creates illusions. We all know this is broken, right? We all know this. This is like the oldest Warcraft 3 truth. If my hero gets farmed enough and I can create illusions, I'm broken. But I don't know. My Night Elf opponent is just doing a really good job. I finally get a level 1 Shadow Hunter. I'm like, I just need Hex. I just need Hex, right? Thank God. Do I just get Hex? Can I just please kill one of these heroes with Hex? God dang it. Yeah, it's just Hex. Thank you. Fuck. Just die. Okay. But my Hex stick dies immediately. My level 1 hero. Okay, can I just kill the Tree of Life? No, not with this pesky Demon Hunter. I'm literally just trying to kill. I need Bladestorm. Bladestorm, right? Oh my god, my opponent's really just trying to chase the mirror images. How do I lose this game? My opponent just lets me kill his tree. Because my opponent's expanding again. See, this is the Night Elf. I was not as connected to the macro late game as my opponent. I was sitting there thinking at many times, this game's already won. Look at my blade, so strong. How am I losing this? But my opponent, pervasive. Nice. Level 2 Shadow Hunter. At this point, we still have like things I can do for my shadow, right? There's still creeps on the map. Or at least I think there are. I wonder if that's how I scout this last. So, biggest mistake is the mirror image is not scouting. You know, the mirror image is not scouting. And I see that this is a part of production, but I really need to see that my opponent is like doing other things. My opponent's trying his best, trying to get all the things. I'm just killing Moonwells. Nice, my opponent be sure to drink the Moonwell before it goes. Maybe Hex? No Hex? Just speed scroll and out. And now you get a Hex. But my opponent has an army. Where's this money coming from, right? And I'm not even building an army yet. I'm finally getting Shamans. No Taurens at all. Taurens would have been nice this game. I'm trying to get Bloodlust, I believe. Yep. So I'm trying to scout. I'm trying to scout what's happening. I still don't see this expansion. I'm finally about to do it because I want to expand. See my peon here? And then, no, when I see this, I get livid with myself. I'm like, I don't really deserve to win. You know, because the Hitman strategy with Bats and Blade, it's about containment. It's about containing the Night Elf. And you know what I failed to do right now? I failed to contain the Night Elf. This Night Elf was allowed to expand, allowed to run around. Doesn't matter that I got Master, Shamans, and Bats. What a weird army. Built a Voodoo Lounge here because I'm trying to get the siege. And here we fight. Where's my Bloodlusted Blade? Let's go. I need Bloodlust. Use Invul. Okay, now my Shaman are out of position. That's not good. Shaman, start Bloodlusting, please. The Blade Master needs Bloodlust. There you go. Just Bloodlust the real one. Nice. Blade Storm. But that's not the most effective Blade Storm. I'm not even hitting anything. Ah, very weak Blade Storm. Oh no, that Blade Storm, I got a little bit tricked by the health bars. I thought I was hitting things and I wasn't. Poor usage of Blade Storm this game. Now he has Chims. I don't have an army. I thought this game was over a long time ago, but my opponent, no, with the even donates to me the Keeper. Just gives me the Keeper. And I stop. Wait, did I get the last hit? I think I literally denied myself with the towers there, but whatever. Could have been a level 3 shadow, who knows? Probably not. Yeah, I'm just a little overwhelmed here, I can tell. And I don't... Look how much money I spent healing. Imagine if I had Witch Doctors. Witch Doctors, Vision, Stasis Wards. Nah, my opponent has a real army. Shaman's getting destroyed. Blade Master tries to get a Merc style on the Keeper, but nah, you can't. Another Blade Storm didn't really do much. That's GG. Yeah, it feels bad to lose this game. Because, you know, I was having fun with Hitman style. And there was a point in which I really had this game won. There really was, but... Next time when I do this strategy, I'll be ready. Look, still trying to fight. Level 9 Blade! Nah. Feels bad. See if I can get the last minute trick. Nah, GG. Do I even say, yeah, GG, well played. Good. I'm so mannered. I can't believe I said GG, well played there. Looking back on it, I never thought I would say well played. Really? Wow. Hey guys. Hope you liked that. That was fun. It was not fun for me. I hated every second of this. Wasn't relaxing. And I'm in a horrible mood now because I've had to look into the maw of my own Warcraft 3 dissatisfaction. I've had to face the tethered blackness that is how bad I am at Warcraft 3 when I'm not necessarily focused. So, yikes. Let's see if we can do better on the next video. But if you guys want to subscribe, if you guys want to follow, you know what? Don't subscribe, don't follow. I haven't earned it this video. 3 losses in a row. Come on. Alright. See you guys later.